Amagezi Muliro program, Hope Channel Uganda, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. every Sunday in the evening. I'm Elder David KIWUMULO. Hope Channel Uganda, we are live. Start times 241-821 Go TV plus the frequency on free to air decoder is 21. Remember to download the Hope Channel app. It is called Hope Channel. You will install it on your gadget, and then afterwards you will watch us from anywhere you can be. Even when you want to watch us from beyond borders, you can be able to catch up with us 24/7. It is called Hope Channel, the app, and then within it is having several Hope Channel stations from all around the globe, plus including Hope Channel Uganda. You will follow us after giving it a tick, and thereafter you'll be able to catch up with us. It is camp meeting season. Tuli mu kiseera kya camp meeting. Kale nno oli waddembe okulanga camp meeting yo ku Hope Channel Uganda. Oli waddembe okututegeeza nti bannaye Hope Channel Uganda njagala camp meeting yange mugirange. Namba ya Hope Channel Uganda gikozese 759-882-003. Ate era ne camp meeting ez'enjawulo tutambuddemu era nezimu tugenda kuzitambulamu. Ne Rhythm Connect ejja kutambula mu programs ez'enjawulo. Ne ku Hope Channel Uganda wano ogenda kulabako camp meetings ezitali zimu nga bannaffe bakulemberamu nga ababulizi babulira nga ne kwaya zitendereza omutonzi. Kale nno nkukubiriza omaleyo ekitabo kyo atanamalayo, ate naawe alina okukola obuvunaanyizibwa bonna mu camp meeting obutuukirize nga bwe kirina okubeera. Go and camp, genda okampinge obereze Mukama ate oddizibwe bujja, because it is time for revival and renewal of our spirits. Okay, still at Bugema Advent Secondary School program Amagezi Muliro, we are proudly sponsored by BASS, BASS, Bugema Advent Secondary School. Lyetekamu ensimbi era ensonga lwaki olaba akabonero kaabwe okalabi akabonero kaabwe ka Bugema Advent Secondary School, kyensonga lwaki okalaba naawe osobola okutweyongako bw'oba oyagala program Amagezi Muliro ekutuukeko. Osobola okukozesa ennamba ya Hope Channel ya bulijjo 759-882-003 n'ogamba nti bane njagala Amagezi Muliro oba ninayo ekyokuyigiriza abantu. Ffe wano tuyigiriza abantu kukola mirimu gyabwe n'okugyamu ensimbi. How are you? What's your name?
My name is Ainaman Samuel.
Ainaman?
Yes.
Ainaman Samuel. Ainaman lino balijja mu Bible lya jjajja. Is it I mean, where does it come from?
Ndi mu Western. Yeah, so manyanko yeyo. Okay. But nze ni mixture w'Omunyarwanda n'Omukiga. So tuli awo. So,
mixed blood?
Yeah, mixed blood. Siri Muganda. Okay. Yadde nayigako katonako kusaba ku mmere. Okay. Mbeera ntambuza bwentyo. Okay. Yes.
Which class are you, Ainaman?
Senior 6 Sciences. Yes.
Senior 6 Sciences.
Yes. Nkola mathematics, art and technical drawing, stroke ICT GP. Okay. Yes. Math,
art and technical drawing. Sinzibu eri etya?
Combination sinzibu yonga iyo, but eri hectic. Inzo sanga ng'olina courseworks in almost like half of your combination. Kato inzo sanga mutidi technical drawing and na courseworks ez'okukola nga mukaaga oba 10. Ne mu art n'okukola crafts n'okukola biki ebintu bingi nnyo. So osangawo nga obudde obw'osoma bubeerawo naye nga wakabeera mungi. Obudde bw'okozesa okuspendinga mu leisure time yo buba butono. Yeah, so I'm always fixed.
And how many papers do you have from each? I mean within each?
Yeah, so mathematics na paper 1 na paper 2. Technical drawing na paper 1, paper 2 and paper 3. Art na paper 1, paper 2, paper 3 and paper 4. Yes. So that's 4 plus 3 plus 2. Sure. Yeah.
It should be hectic.
Yeah, it is.
Webaka?
Okwebakako. Omanyo.
Oba wabivaako dda?
Okwebako, you know okwebako, of course. Yeah, I sleep but for a minimum time. Yeah, naye obudde obungi obw'ekiro nno bukozesa nnyo. Bumisingako obudde mu misana, olina you need to compensate ekiro. So obudde osanga newaseewo essaawa nga 3. Ate nina okuzuukuka n'abalala. That is the thing. Yeah.
Okay, well done. Si wabyawo.
Kyekyo.
Bitambula bitani? Is it fine, fair, good?
It's good. Okay. Because I'm in bus. I'm handled very well. Wow. Yeah. In all spheres of life, spiritually, physically, mentally, academically. Okay. Yeah. those sectors are more good. Yeah, because academically bateachers babeerawo, naffe ne tubeerawo. So with that connection tubeerawo ku improvinga in any way. Bw'obeeramu ne some weakness, omusomesa ayinza okuyambako oba omuyizi munno. Kyekyo spiritually okusaba tusaba buli kimu kibeerawo. Mentally tuyiga in every sphere of life. Yeah.
Do you have an Adventist background back at home?
Yeah, my father is a pastor. He's called Pastor Mujini James there in the west, yeah, in the SWAF, Southwestern Uganda field. Yeah. Yeah, he's a great pastor there. Yeah.
Pastor Mujuni, Mukama asimwe. Ne Pastor Muwanga, President Southwestern Uganda Field SWAF, Mukama asimwe, Mukama ebale kubakozesa. Abantu baffe bonna abaliyo SWAF. Mulina badduka nnyo. They are very vibrant.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. So, what do you have for us today here?
Today, the viewers and you, we are going to be making a print. Yeah. So this is a fabric decoration method. Fabric decoration method. So we have many of them. We can use batik, we can use tie and dye, you can use printing, you can use stitching.
So what is that fabric decoration method?
This printing as a particular, printing, it is a method where you find the use of patterns. Yeah, you find yourself using a motif. You can also call it a stencil. You get a stencil, you cut in patterns, and then you form a design. Yeah, so that design you incise ink or paint through it, and then it goes on the cross through the positive spaces in the stencil. Yeah, that's how you make a design.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of items do we use throughout the entire process?
Yeah. So
Like which kinds of items for each phase or for each process?
yes, of course, in art
Right from here.
we have tools and materials. So right from the beginning, we start from the sketching. And so in the sketching, we have to use tools like pencils. Yeah, I have these with me. Yeah, I have
The other time I was asking the carpenters, why is it like most carpenters like put the pencils here plus artists?
For us, it is an easier way of tracing where it is. I can't forget. So when I'm working, it is easy for me to pick it, to put it back. Yeah. So we use pencils, we use cutters, we use papers. So a material is that tool that remains within the setting as you are working. Then a tool, you use it and also use it for other purposes, which is not that one. So the pencils, you can use it and also use it for other things. But after this sketching, we go in for the process of getting the fabric. So the cloth, that is the fabric, is a material. So it is where we put the design. So we also use paint or ink. It's also a material. And then we use some sponges to put.
Inaman, these materials you're talking about, they don't seem they seem not easy to get at a go. Do you come with them from home? Do you get them here at school? I mean, how do you get them? How do you find them available?
Yeah, as a school, it wouldn't have been easy for everybody, for every individual to come with his own things or her own things. So as a school, it had to provide some remedy for that. And so we pay some fee, 30,000 every term. And so when it comes to time of courseworks, that's when they have to use that money that we pay every term, and they buy for you everything that you want to use during your coursework. So you just request, you make a requisition, and then they purchase for you.
Bravo, thank you so much, head teacher Omkulu Bukenya Stephen. So what are we starting with here on this paper?
This sheet, we're going to start with a sketch. So you first get a source of inspiration. This only comes if you are in the mood of making an artwork. Yes.
Source of inspiration, is that what you are looking at, or the design you want to design?
No. This is all about imagination, or what you are looking at. So for me right now, I'm going to use my imagination skills, and I can see everything that have been concerning nature, concerning any sphere of life, culture, concerning academics, concerning anything that concerns life, real life.
So you mean the source of inspiration helps you to come up with some good design?
Yes. So you have to come up with a theme, and you said I'm going to do something about nature. That's the theme. Yeah. So that makes that makes it easy for you to get some sketch.
All right.
Yeah.
Just kick it off, keep the set the ball rolling tulabe engeri gy'ogenda okutandika mu imagination eyo.
So ekintu kitono nnyo. Yeah, it's all about an artist's skills. Yeah. So nyinza okugamba nti ngenda kukola akantu, so nina okulowooza. So for me, myself, I like nature. So I'm going to do something about nature. Maybe I can think about a butterfly. After thinking about a butterfly, let me sketch it and say this is my butterfly. Yeah, it calls for some art skills here also.
That is your source of inspiration.
Yeah. I can use this as my sketch. Yes, and then the wings and all such.
Olugalo lulina okuba nga luseerera baaba. Olugalo lulina okuba nga luseerera. So you're now sketching the butterfly.
Yes, I've sketched a butterfly already. So, of course, you can't use it as a whole most times.
Okay.
You commonly pick a part of it. Either you can say, I'm going to use the abdomen for a design.
Okay.
Or you can say, I'm going to use only the wing. Or you can say, I'm going to only cut out the antennae and the head, and then plus the thorax part of it, and then the wing.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why you get the design. So I
You
myself
can just pick out a few parts or one part, and then you concentrate on those ones.
Yes, that's when you can make a good design. Because this one you make it hectic. Yeah. Because you'll be repeating the designs. Yeah.
Okay.
So you should make it in a way that the one's going to buy it, he will not easily, or she will not easily know that you have made a butterfly in this sketch. So you make it disappear. But in real
It's
sense,
disappearing.
you put in some other patterns that will remove the realistic of the butterfly itself. So I myself, I'm going to use the antennae as part of my sketch. I'm also going to use the head. Other details you don't put, like the eyes and the other things.
Okay.
So I'm going to also use this wing. Yeah, that's where I see my design will be good.
Okay. So you won't be using the abdomen.
No, I'm not going to use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have the antenna, the head, and the wing.
Yes. I have my rubber here, so I can rub them out.
Okay. Amagezi mu program tuli wano ku Bugema Advent Secondary School. Mukulu Ainaman, what's your other name?
Samuel.
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 The prophet.
Yeah, the prophet. It has many. My mom calls me Sammy. My father calls me Samuel. So it's all about one's passive. If you're passive.
Do you think you can become a pastor as well?
Hey, it's possible, but then I would not like to make it like some kind of lineage. To say that this is a lineage of pastors. I like also do something different from my father's thing, so they may make it some diversity.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Fine.
I'm going to.
So we have the antenna, the head, and the wing.
Yeah, and the wing. So you should make sure
That's
that
on one side, not so?
yeah, it's part of one side.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to make sure that in your design you have good diagonals within. So
Diagonals within.
yeah, your sketch should have some diagonals because it makes the design somehow appealing. So this wing in its angle, and this antenna, it will give me some kind of diagonal. So this, yeah, it should make some radio design. Yes, I can use this and then simplify it into patterns as we had defined it before. So I'll not simplify this.
Okay.
It will remain as it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I will leave this as it is. Then when I come to this, I have to avoid the misuse of ink. You can use it, yes, but then it will be too much.
Okay.
So you have to simplify it also into some other small designs. It's all about making the designs that can make also the negative. We have the negative and positive spaces. So the ones which I'll cut out, they're the positives. So I'm going to make some design here, like in any way you want, and it should be artistic. Yes. So I've simplified the head into this design.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a circle before, but now it is into this form.
It's like as if it is a ball.
Yeah, like this.
Okay.
There are two things now, you can't just define it. Yeah.
Like you have dissected it, kind of.
Yeah, in an
But
artistic.
just a design.
Yeah. So I come to the wing. You have to follow the designs that are in the thing you're doing before. So if the wing had the designs it had before, I won't change them, but I'll just simplify them into the way I want them to be.
Okay.
So I come to the wing. Of course, I know a butterfly, so I'll have to use my imagination skills. I can come here and make this in this format. This one is good.
Okay.
I can come here at the end and somehow simplify it also. You should make some appealing designs here. I can use that. Now I come to the side of the diagonals. I can also put some circles here. I'm simplifying the sketch.
Okay. Program Amagezi Muliro. We are powered by BASS, Bukama Advent Secondary School. Tuliwano. The Binaman Samuel, Form 6 Sciences.
Yes, I know, man. Yeah. So I'm now making the diagonals.
The diagonals you talked about. Okay. So it's like you're coming up with some beautiful designs within your sketch.
Yeah. Yes. As you proceed, you keep making it more appealing. You add in some things, you remove some things. Then if you actually let in your design, you don't even need the rubber.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm making this.
Continue adding and reducing. I mean, removing, adding and removing and changing.
Yes. So I can make that design. Maybe I should add this one a little bit here. Make it this way. This one is more easier. Yes. And you bold it, make it easier. Like somebody can easily see it. So that which was a butterfly, that which was a wing, we started all from a butterfly.
Yeah.
We simplified the work by removing some part of it and remained with part of the antennae, one of it, then the head as a whole, and then the wing. Yeah. So I've simplified the wing into those designs here. So yeah.
They're looking beautiful and appealing somehow. Wow.
And this is only just a sample. Yeah. So after this step, you have to then. It's good if it is.
So why did you decide not to shade the designs or put some colors, or that is to a later stage, or that is something else I'm talking about?
It is the next stage. Yeah, I have to define the negative and positive spaces as I had said before. Yeah. So the negative spaces, they're those that I'm not going to use, and I'm going to put some paint or ink in them. Okay. So the negative I'm going to shade to show that this is where I will put the paint. So I come and say I'm going to use this.
So you have the negative and positive.
Okay. Yes. Then I also have this. I'm going to shade it also.
How do you identify the negatives and positives? How do you know that this one's a positive, this one's a negative?
Auntie, this is the way I made my design. So the design I put, it is the positive. The one that I didn't put, it is the negative space. Yeah.
Positive, negative. Omusajja ne bangambye nti technical drawing alimu okubala ndowooza ne art naye alimu okukola kati. Is this art or technical drawing?
It is art. It is art. Yeah, but then art itself, it is technical.
Because we're talking about positives and negatives.
Yes, art is...
It's like physics.
You see, some people undermine art and they think it is just a mere subject.
You know?
But art is
Actually,
sometimes.
some people think art is just playing around.
Yeah. But it is very technical. It needs somebody who is skilled and talented most times. But then you can also attain the skill if you don't have a talent. Yeah, because I myself, I realized that I can do something in art when I was still young, very young. So I was given many things, sets of colors, but I could make some things that even old people couldn't make. So I started from all that way up to now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can make many things. I can draw. I can do all this.
So for how long have you been here?
I've been here since senior five. Yeah, I just came for my A level.
Yeah, that one you don't say since. You just say I've been here for 2 years.
Yeah, I've been here for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Wow.
I've gained more in those 2 years. Yeah.
And when exactly did you come to learn this, the
This
printing bit of it,
it was
or the sketching kind of?
it all
How did you come to know that now I can try it, I can try to do something?
I told you about talent. So the moment you realize that you can do something, you can make it diverse. And so when I realized that we are going to do printing as a coursework, I had to boil my brain and had to think using my skills. I got out many things. So as a teacher, following the instructions of the teacher, I had to make my own. Yeah. So right now I can do something without his instructions, though I learnt it. Yeah.
So now you are good to go. Oh wow, Ainaman Samuel, Hope Channel Uganda, program Amagezi Muliro, nze Elder David KIWUMULO, ndine Ebo Mwanguzi on camera. Don't forget we are into the camp meeting season. Kindly complete your dues, camp meeting expenses, camp meeting offerings, and then also attend. Don't come alone. Bring a guest, bring a visitor, bring a friend, a colleague, a workmate. Bring them on so that they can get to share the good news as well. It is that good news of the soon coming Jesus, our Lord and Savior. Program Magezi Muliro, tugenda kumulamu katono tovaawo. Where are we now? What is this? I am seeing a glass, I am seeing a table, I am seeing some lights inside there. What is this one called?
It's apparent by its definition and its description. You can also see that this is a light table, because this is light. It's a transparent substance, and this is a table as it is. Yeah. So this one,
So what does this light table help us to do?
yeah, it helps us to reflect what is behind, to put it on some other front page. Yeah. So if I want to print, it's also like printing. Yeah. So
It helps you to print.
yes. So we are going to
When you
print.
talked about printing, I thought you were going to use a machine.
Yeah, there are many modes of printing we use here. So after this, I'll go for the printing that we use with the printer machine, which you all know. Yeah. So we are going to print our design. That's making it in different forms, but the same design.
So here you get more copies.
Yeah, this is to bring out the actualism. Because I won't do the same thing. I'm a human being. I also make a mistake. But if I'm using this table, though I'm a human being, it will be very, very it will low rates of making mistakes. Yeah. So
It will be accurate and also time saving.
yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So we can go right ahead and see how we can go about this. Tulimo printing lero.
We have our design as we had made it before, and then we are going to use this other sheet of paper and make out the angles of.
This is the design that we made for ourselves.
We had to shade out the negatives. Yeah, that is shading the positives and leaving out the negatives. So we are making this paper into the 90 angle, 90 degrees.
Okay.
Yes. So after making this, make sure it is accurate. And then you use this light table. You place this paper behind or below this paper, and then You use one part, one quadrant of the paper, and then you make sure all this design lies below this or within it. So we are making this design going to this. So we shaded this thing so it may be easily visible.
Okay.
Yeah. That is
That was the essence of shading it.
one other instance of it. Yeah.
Improve the visibility of the object we are trying to sketch.
Yeah. So we are going to use this. I'm now reflecting it on above sheet using the one which is below it, but making the same design.
Okay.
Yes. So right now, out from the sketch, and now starting the real work. The other one was just the sketch. So the same designs we are using here.
Tulimo printing, Bugema Adventist Secondary School. We are printing, and we are now at the stage of sketching. Tukyali mu sketching and okufunamu a little more designs. And then afterwards tujagenda ku step endala. Kulone Ainaman Samuel is a Form 6 student, Form 6 Sciences. And some of you who think that fine art is not sciences,
It's a science subject. Yeah. It's all about the way you manipulate your mind to make it science or art. Yeah, we have many modes and many types of art. We have performing arts. We have other types of art which help you now to realize your potential in making such kind of designs. Yeah, so it's a visual of conveying messages in any way. So I'm now conveying a message of a design in the fabric. Yeah.
I was surprised when I came here, and I was surprised to learn that we have positives and negatives in fine art.
Tips. Yeah. Yeah, to us it's not that new because we use it regularly. So I'm now reproducing this design. And now
On your other paper.
yes, now this part is done. So if this part is done, I leave out this, and now I start using this. So I have to again fold this sheet in this kind of way, so that as this one was below this, now this other quadrant is now below this other part of this other flap of the paper. So now, using this line I had put here, I'm going to put it here down, and again represent it here.
You didn't shade that part like the other first one?
I didn't shade it because we are now out of time, but then I made the lines more thicker.
Okay.
So it can also be easily visible. Yeah.
Okay, they can easily be traced.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Producing the same design.
Yes. Design ya ebadde mu butterfly. Yes. Era ekyali mu butterfly. We have the antenna, the head, and the wing. That is the design we are looking at for our printing. We are trying to reproduce as many designs as we can. Awo nno tulyoke tugenda ate ku step endala. Tuli wano ku what you say, lighting table?
Light table.
Light table.
Yeah. Then as we had for the principles of, we have principles and elements in art. Yes, so the elements include the shape, include the size, include the color, include the tone, the texture. And then we have also the principles. Those are the guidelines that help us to arrange the elements of art. And that includes the proportionality, the balance, variety, rhythm, unity. Oh, there are many. So we're using some kind of them here, like rhythm. You have to put some movement in your design. That is rhythm. You have to put some harmony in your design.
Harmony?
Yeah, harmony.
The harmony njimanyi mu nnyimba.
They should harmonize, because if you make something that does not harmonize, it will look weird. Yeah.
Okay. Something that's not in good harmony with
Harmony, unity. Okay. Yes, now we have finished that. And now we are going to put it another quadrant. So it will now be simplified. We're making this. You're seeing this?
Yes.
So this now comes to this side in another form. And our circle first is here. And now making it go to
I'm
this.
saying we sketched like one part. We sketched one antenna, a head, and one wing. But like now we are having two.
That's yeah, we are creating some other and we are still adding.
It's like we are having a full butterfly already.
No, we are not going to make it full, but I've used part, but then I'm using the part of it to make it some kind of a full design.
Okay.
Yes. So now I'm also reflecting this as I had done before to the other part. Yeah.
Inaman Samuel, Inaman Samuel, Inaman Samuel. Do you love what you do? Do you have passion for what you do? Or you just do it because it is supposed to be done? It is your course. I mean, it is your.
I can leave any other thing and do art. That's why when you asked me to become a pastor, I say that's not my passion. Though I know about all that I should do as a Christian, but then I love art. So if I miss out any opportunity in art, I won't exercise my art when I'm a pastor.
But again, nowadays we need pastors with professionals, beautiful professionals. You can be a pastor who is very good in art, and you can be a very good creative while a pastor as well.
Yes, you can do that, but then to me I don't think I like becoming a pastor. Yeah, I would like to create something different in our family. Yeah, at least we create some trend.
So, Pastor Mujuni, tu- tukwebaza tukubuuzaako Pastor Mujuni James. Currently, which district is he leading?
Singio.
Sinjiro.
Yeah, but the Adventist
Church district?
The Adventist church, we have political and then religious districts. So the religious district is Masha.
Masha within Isinjiro. Pastor Mujuni James Masha district Isinjiro political district. God bless you for the work you're doing for the church. We have here Inaman Samuel. We brought him because of his talent and what he's having. Ajja ayigiriza abantu b'eggwanga n'abaana b'eggwanga n'abayizi abali eyo n'abaana egamba abali ewaka bakitegeere nti they can do something, they can come up with something spectacular and change their country, change their lives and be transformative in the way they do their work. Ndaba sketch egenze ddala.
Sketch agenda mu maaso nkyeyongera. Yeah, so this is a life skill, as I had said before.
Yes.
So it doesn't only stop here in school. I can apply it somewhere else. Though I'm a boy, so my skill also started from my parents. My mother is good at craft art.
Sure.
Yeah, my mother.
Which kinds of work do you remember she used to do?
She still does the same works. Yeah, she makes table mats. She makes door mats. She makes shawls. She makes any kind of fabric using threads.
So you remember following her back then while she was doing that?
I only see her do that, but then I thought, okay, as a myth, I thought that art of threads and hooks is only for girls, women. I thought our art is only for making portraits and all that sort. Wow. Yeah, but then I realized that we can make something also out of that as boys.
Some other beautiful design that's coming up. Wow.
This is the design. We had started only this.
Yes.
We went to this and reflected this to the other side.
Yes.
And now we are going to make the angles of 90 here at the ends, and then we input other designs inside to make it full. So if anybody comes here, you won't say this is a butterfly. Yeah, you want to see something, and you say, okay, it's nice.
So from the simple sketch of one side of the butterfly, we're coming up with many other designs that are more beautiful than the initial one.
Yes. So I'm still feeling so.
Who teaches you that creativity? I mean, where do you learn that creativity and innovation?
Now here at school, you might say that teacher teaches us. But then the teacher only gives us ideas and gives us the way to go. Okay. But then you as a person, you use your own skills to make sure you create something that is more spectacular that even a teacher cannot expect from you. Okay. That's the way you get the marks. So, yeah.
You add on some value, you add on some designs. You don't...
Your own creativity. Okay. He doesn't give you what to do, no. He only gives you how you do it. And then you get what to do by yourself. Wow. So these are set squares. I use them to slide to make sure my angles are accurate.
Okay. Yes. So we are going to try to make angles of 90.
Yeah, and enclose this design into something like a box.
So yes. We are like going to create some boundaries, borders around it.
Yeah, and so it has to touch all the edges of this design. Okay. Yes, so I can make it this kinder.
Program Amagezi Muliro, Hope Channel Uganda, 241 Star Times Decoders, 821 Go TV. We are proudly sponsored, proudly brought to you by Bugema Adventist Secondary School, BASS Bus. Era program eno tugikwatidde wano ku campus eya Bus. Ene Bugema just along Zirobe Road. That's why we are on camera. I have Ebo Mwanguzi. Bolabanga kamera etambudde bulungi. Omanya mukyala Mwanguzi yakoze ebikulu bingi. Bolange nyenyezamu bweti. Omanya Viola ina byatakoze. Viola ngutumiddeko nnyo Mukama yeebale kukozesa. Tera tuli museera kya meeting nkujjukiza kindly attend and bring guests, bring visitors. Yes, bring visitors, complete your dues, come meeting offerings. Thank the Lord for the beautiful things He has done for you throughout the entire year. Atera n'ensimbi endala ez'ebikozesebwa expenses ebya bulijjo. Ate naye n'okubeerawo n'emirimu gyonna emirala weetabe emirimu tenti kufumba olugoye lw'omukyala nga tonalugula, uniform y'omukyala nga tonagigula gigule. Ate ne girlfriend oba tonamugulira ka meeting gigule. Edda bagulanga engoye ezo. Nja kubuuza ku mukadde wange Musumba tamukedde ndabe lwaki ennaku zino tebakyabikola nnyo. So we are getting the angles of 90.
Yes, we are. Yeah, so you have to make it a little bit accurate. Okay. Yes. So all this knowledge I get from TD. Yeah, this sliding is all from TD, and so I mix the whole two subjects to make a complete course.
So you get that from technical drawing?
Yes, I get it from technical drawing.
That is the T in your combination?
Yes, that's a T in my combination. Yes, so I've enclosed it. And so now somebody can be inquisitive and see that this space is now left out, which don't have the design. So we can't leave our design just like this.
Yes.
We have to put in some other designs. Yeah. So I have to fill in using other designs, but then following the trend also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to come up with some other creation that can be filled in terms of a design that can fit inside there.
Yes. So now I think I can start.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's right. Ainaman Samuel gwe tulina bannayo olwaleero. Okay?
Yes, Samuel. We are now making, according to the design, the way it is, the diagonals, the rhythm, as I said before.
Kanyumirire mbulabe bulungi.
You create them in any way that you want. Gy'obwagalamu gy'obukolamu. Teri bya koppa.
Wow. So
They just flow in your brain. You just see the pencil moving. That's what they call a talent or a skill. Yeah, you don't need to first see something and you do it. So you have to make sure that now the design I've made, how will it join with the other? So I make this on this quadrant only, and then I'll also reflect it to the other side and the other side and the other side using the light table.
just like we did before.
Yeah, to make the thing accurate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have to put a variety of designs to fulfill the other variety thing I talked about in the principles of art.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from the antenna, the head, and the wing of one side that we had initially, we're now getting complex to this.
It's not complex. It's just kind of...
We're getting more ideas and ideas.
Yes, you're getting more ideas. And that's also, it's all personal. It's all about the way you can make it by yourself.
Okay.
Yes. Make the thing move, it has to move. Yeah. So the eyes of the viewer should not only stay on one place as if it is a stamp. Okay. You know, a stamp, you just place it, and if somebody sees it, there is no motion in the design. But here we have to make sure the eyes of the viewer are caught, and they
keep tracing where the design is rotating to.
It's moving. Yeah. Wow. That is it.
So that's kind of like a point of attraction.
Yes, you have to attract the eyes of the viewer because art is all about visual things. Yeah, that's why the government is also applying some other methods of making the art good for all the people who are disabled, those who cannot see.
Yeah.
They can also benefit from art.
Okay.
Yes.
Gema Advent Secondary School. You said this is the new curriculum. Oh, this one falls under the old one.
Art crosses all boundaries. Even though they bring another new curriculum, and this new one is old, art will stay the same. Art will stay the same, yeah. It's all about the way you use it. We are now finishing the quadrant almost.
So what started like a butterfly, the antenna, the head, plus the wing. This is what we are having.
This is what we are having right now. And so I've manipulated into multiple designs, and this is what we have. If somebody comes right now, you can't say this was a butterfly, but it's a nice design, he will say, or she will say.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So why don't you have to use multiple colors and just shading? Is there any trick? Someone would have said, I mean, I can put multiple colors and they're like glamorous.
Yes, you can have it, but then you have to make multiple designs also. So I'll make this, and it's for black. If I want to use black, let me say like, you choose. It's a choice of colors. You have to use that artistic view of the colors, and so I'm going to use, let me say like purple and yellow, they match. So if I can say I'm going to get a stencil of purple, I make it. I also make a stencil of yellow, I shade it yellow. So now when I'm making, I first place this one of purple. No, I first put the one of a lighter color, that's yellow first, and then I place on the same thing, I place on top. But then you have to use these spaces and you leave out some others. I'll say now, this, I'll make it purple, I mark it P. Then the next one I mark it yellow. So when I'm cutting for purple, I'll cut only the ones which I marked as purple. So when I'm cutting for another stencil for yellow, I cut it as those ones I had to mark as yellow. So you have to make multiple sketches, and you have to make multiple stencils to make numerous colors into the design. Okay. Yes. And so after this stage, after we first started with the sketch. After the sketch, we went to the reflecting. After reflecting, now we are on the assuming the negatives and the positive spaces. That's why I've shaded the positives, and the negatives are not shaded. So now after this stage,
So what we have shaded are the positives.
yeah, the positives. Yes.
So this is what we were talking about the other time. The positives and the negatives. So we have only shaded the positives.
Positives. So after this, I'm going to get a printing machine. I print out copies, like almost like 5 or 4,
Okay.
or 3, any of your choice. And then I use those. I place the stencil on top. That's the other transparent material. Okay. And then I cut out.
Now that will be for some other time. I say, that is Bugema Advent Secondary School for you. We have Ainaman Samuel. So you said you learned this from here.
Yes, from here. Yeah, I came with the skill of tie and dye, but then after I had to add the skill of printing. Okay. So if I'm making a fabric decoration, I can't just rely on one design. I can use multiple methods and design a fabric.
Okay.
Yes, so it can't be something new to me to find something designed. That means I can also make my own and design them and trade with others and make money out of my own skills. Yeah.
Do you have any plans? Which plans do you have in the future? Do you have any plans in the future in as far as art, printing, creatives? I mean, in as far as that is concerned, do you have any plans in the future?
Yes, I do. I do have plans. That's why I want to at least make a course. I have a course that I really have passion in. I won't go for architecture, though I can do it with my combination. I won't go for it. I'll go for interior designing. I go for industrial art. That's where I find myself fitting. I find my passion. So I can do any kind of work with any kind of ease. Yeah. So I want to further take my studies to that course.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I want to let you go for now, but I want you to send greetings.
I send greetings to my family, of course, first. My dad, Pastor Mjini James, and my mom, Teacher Nyankoba Christine. I really love you so much. My siblings, one who is in Entebbe, Blessing Aebale, and Pomuza Mark, and Tusasi a Miracle. Yeah, thank you for supporting me and loving all my artworks. I have artworks at home, so they love them. They are my first followers. Yes, and I also send my greetings to my teacher, Teacher Kamoga Alan, and Teacher Bob. Yes, and a school at large, and all other viewers. Yes, I love you all. May God bless you.
Thank you so much. Program Magezi Mulito, Bugema Advent Secondary School, proud sponsor. Okay, thank you so much for being a part of this show. I'm Elder David KIWUMULO on camera, Ebo Muwanguzi. Tujikoledde wano ku campus eya Bugema Advent Secondary School, BASS BAS. Era tuli mu Department of Industrial Art and Design. Not so? Yeah, gye tuli mu department, eyo gye tuli olunaku olwaleero. We have more to come. But for now, I want to wish you a blessed night. Alamsek.